Well, she just likes to drip non-stop. Everything drips oil out of every bolt and everything on the motor. And there's a funny noise, so I'm gonna take the pan, gonna fix some stuff. I also wanna take a look at the pickup screen because it has no oil pressure. Let's see. I'm stuck on a wheel. I park it here, and that's how much it leaked without running the motor. Oh Lord. I don't like this stupid ass steel tube in there. Hopefully I don't. Oh, I can loosen it to move it away from the oil pan. Alright, let's do that. Take a look at the motor. Oil pan is in there. Got myself a 14. And I loosen this. And is it gonna hit the pinion? Don't hit the pinion. I rather have my fingers on the way. Yeah, otherwise it will hit the pinion. So I'm leaving my fingers on the way, stopping the flow. How's the motor oil look? Can't turn the flash with one hand, but if I let go of my fingers, all the oil will hit the pinion and then it'll be a mess to clean up. Let's see. Okay, right there. It looks blackety black. Like diesel motor almost. Ooh. I don't think I opened that. It's gargling and it shouldn't do that. It's okay. Small 4-cylinder shouldn't have that much oil in it. How did I put oil on the headers when I was draining the oil here? I don't even get it. But hopefully they are all the same size. So far they look like they're all the same size. The gasket is shit, it's leaking oil. Rear main seal, it's leaking oil. There's something up on top, I'm assuming a valve cover gasket leaking oil. Okay, we're getting to the point that we don't need the extension. Maybe we needed a little one. But we will take this thing completely off and see what's going on and what the issue is. Because I like to fix things. Oh, that's right, that's this steel pipe. I have to remove it. Ow! Hi, boo-boo. I'm opening the motor.
That doesn't sound smart.
Well, it's leaking out of everywhere.
Are you talking to yourself or you?
A little of both. I can edit whatever I want. And
Well, I did not. Well, I did and then I didn't book us for Trail Hero.
what you mean you?
I did, and the ladies and the person I booked it with was a very obvious. It's obviously a teenage job, like summer job. How long is the trailer? Do you have any dogs? And I said, yeah, I have a dog. And she's like, well, you're allowed to. She's like, we do have a strict breed policy in the county, so it just, make sure if that's, if you think that'd be an issue, that you go online. And I said, well, how strict? I said, we're bringing our own RV. I said to take her out and walk her and put her back in the motorhome is an issue. And she goes, they're really strict, and I've had them ask people to leave. It's a county policy, and honestly, I'm not sure that you're going to find another place to book and them know and take the risk of them not seeing the house. But I just, so just cancel my reservation. And then, so I look on.
So they don't allow dogs?
They allow dogs, but they don't allow aggressive breeds. And I go on their website, and it's like per county policy, aggressive breeds, such as everything is listed. Rottweiler, Doberman, German Shepherd, Bully, like any big dog basically. Besides
Okay, kids, note to self. See how every single, see if I can hold this with my knee. Overly raised, overly raised, overly raised. When a gasket starts leaking, don't over tight it. They're made out of cork or shitty rubber. It's just not gonna not stop leaking. Because now, that's damaged, that's damaged, that's damaged, that's damaged. So I like to use this brick and masonry hammer, and I had to pound every single one down because somebody didn't know what maintenance looked like. They're all flat now. Sorry, I don't know where my tripod is to be filming, but whoo. Pound them all nice and straight. They're flat. Gonna put new gasket and stuff. Check on the rods. I don't want to get under too much, but the last one, the rear was loose. The rest are all nice and tight. I pull this pickup tube out, clean it all out with some starting fluid. I don't know if that was the right stuff to use, but it's nice and clean now. So hopefully the oil light will go away and be ready to put back on. Whew. Greasy down there. At least I'm working on half the motors that I'm normally used to work. V8, not i4. That's okay. We get into it, cleaning stuff, straight up all the oil pan. He was pretty bad. It's been the oil pan was torque and torque and torque and torque once after the next time. So hopefully now she'll make a seal, being fixed the right way instead of over tight it, you know. Be mechanically inclined, take things apart, evaluate what's wrong, fix it the proper way, put things back together. Amazing. Let's see, I threw a napkin in there. Right on the bottom. Is there metal? Does it look great and thick? And you know, don't look at that. We are not gonna talk about this. That was there from other years and other motor. Maybe we're not gonna talk about it. Now that is one clean pen there. Baby, every single hole, as you can see, they're all being flattened out because they were raised about ½ inch, every single one. She's all clean. Let's see, I got the gasket on AutoZone, so it may be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time I got a AutoZone gasket and it was wrong, but no, this looks, yeah, all the holes. It'll be a proper match, you know, with two hands, it'll look like this. Like an absolute perfect match. Let's throw it on the truck. Okay, I adjusted the all the things, the oil pickup tubes, put the new oil pan with the new oil pan gasket, clean everything. The rear rod was loose, tighten that. The oil filter is not reachable from the bottom, it's not reachable from the top, it's on the middle of the block on this stupid motor. Okay, there we go. Who does that? Who was the engineer? Well, you wanted to pull off the wicks. Zero oil. I would expect it to be a little bit. Yeah. Maybe that's why I was making noise. The fact that there's zero oil coming out of it. What kind of maintenance has this truck had? Shit. Zero. It's almost rusted. How long does this motor's been run like that? Nothing. Is the paper even saturated? Whatever. I got a new oil filter. We put in there, like I said, I cleaned up the screen. The screen was completely clogged. I'm gonna put the new oil filter and we'll see if the oil light comes off. STP 34614. Does it look like this one? Yep. So that's going to the garbage. The one oil filter that has no oil. We're gonna put another oil filter that may have no oil. Also, it's gonna get some 1030. That's a 22 RE, takes 1030. I don't know, but that's what I have on the shelf, so that's what it's gonna get. Watch it leak more than it used to. Or knock more than it used to after I did all this. That will set me up. I don't know how much it's supposed to take. So we'll put 3/4 of these. Maybe half. And check it with the dipstick. I have no idea how much it's supposed to take. That should be about 3/4. Little rag. Where's the dipsticky thingy? If I will be standing in front, oh, yeah. Where's the holio? There. Is it marking oil? Ah, it's 3/4 puts it at the minimum. So probably another quart worth of. Oh, look at that gold. Look at that gold. Yeah. Nice. Okay, I tried to start this thing for like 10 minutes. Wouldn't start. Phone. It actually ran out of battery. Okay, as I say, oil light still works. And why you don't start? You're a fuel injected. Why people defend Toyotas? Your fuel injection. Oh. Okay. Whew, that's a lot of metal. Oh no, I lost it. There. Oh. Look at that silver. And where's the gear oil? I don't see it. I only see metal. Let's grab a zip tie. I like to grab zip ties, bend them, poke it down, see where the level is. Clean the plug. You can see lots and lots of metal. Okay, the differential took was 3 times, so 600 cc's, or whatever that is on quarts, 3 times. So there. All right, see this thing. Whoa! Oh, talk about some heavy metal looking colors. We're not gonna care yet, because again, this is gonna get pulled apart, clean, and more. For now, I just wanted to see maintenance. Let me put it this way. If you haven't done enough maintenance on your vehicle for this magnet to not be completely packed with metal, a 1/2 inch, how about at least minimum, you know, like when people's like, I bought a Jeep not too long ago, Cherokee, and you know, likely I had tools with me, so this Toyota bought a Scion Cindy and started just put on the trailer and buying it. That was the deal. I wasn't screwing around. With the Jeep, you know, I'm like, hey, let me take a couple things apart. I took this and I'm like, so I told the guy, you cannot even take a plug and clean the metal shavings, at least to lie to me. So imagine the maintenance on that poor Jeep. Okay, we got that. That's too tight for my hand there. These ones, they have inspection plugs, which I'm gonna throw on airline and stuff, and I'm throwing mud in it. That's okay. Mud's the last worry that I have with all the metal that is inside of the axles. Like I said, now that I know that they're full of metal, they will get taken apart and check the backslide. Lilu, what you doing? Hey! You shush. Don't woo. Okay, woo along. Again, now that I know both these are full of metal, I will go ahead and take them completely apart over the weekend. So right now, I'm a general contractor. I have a business to run, and all I can do is little things like this, day in, day in, just checking on stuff. Sorry, Lilu, you can't come. All right. Let's see, low, 2. Oh, I would have regret that. My brand new harnesses. They're on the back of the truck. Let's just put them in here. Oh yeah. All right, now we're gonna go. People ask, how about the brakes with 43s? Right now we're on 4th gear. phone dying again. Coming back home. Oh yes. Getting my rotation. Little steak for dinner. And before my phone died again, so I was at Darren's house. He said all the noises out of the motor comes out of the valve train system. So that's good. I can adjust that. He gave me these. Where is that? I threw it somewhere. Here. Perfect. Look at this. Excellent. Why? Because I do have this spur long slip driveline. This part is good. This part is very bent towards the outside. Not good at all. They're inner C-clips, and all the inner C-clip area, it's destroyed. So that's not good. So I'm gonna cut that in there, put this in there, weld it. Done. Fix. Ready to go spur driveline. That driveline works either the rear and the front. Most importantly, let's get some light on here. I drove the truck a lot after I did the some tune-up. And this truck, even if you didn't drive it, it leaked a lot of oil. So we're gonna about to see what it's doing. Perfect. No oil leakies. Looks very dry. Maybe I had to adjust the filter a little bit. The camera is not gonna show it. I see some sweat. That can be all oil that it was there. But the pen, I used to, even after I wiped it, I used to get just coated, drenched on motor oil. Right now it's not. Okay, so looking good so far. It's a little drip on here. A lot of that is all oil that I haven't cleaned. I only cleaned the pan and then I took it for a drive. But it's looking promising. And eventually, I had to grind that crap and get rid of so much wire and grind that crap out of all the undercarriage so I can paint it inside and outside, or backwards of what I did with my finger. The exhaust makes a little noise, so he says on one of my exhaust valves it's not closing, and that's why it has that whistle. So I'm gonna adjust the valves on the motor. I know how to do that, I just don't know how to diagnose some of the problems on Toyotas. I'm more used to Jeeps. I have owned many Toyotas through my years, but they were all always swapped to small block Chevys. Again, my diffs are full of metal, so they're gonna be taken apart. And once I take them apart, what I'm gonna do is actually clean them out, make sure the backslash and all the clearances and the bearings, and make sure everything is okay without putting new stuff. Hopefully, if it needs a master install kit, I'll order one, I'll fix it the right way, right? Because again, this truck is not gonna go on a trailer. I'm building it to be an Overlander on 43s. Yes. Overlander on 43s. This thing, I don't want to see it on a trailer. If I go to play on LV with my friends, yes, because we're going to be camping, I need to bring the motor home, etc., etc., etc. It's going to need to be on a trailer. But when we go on adventures, I want to be able to take this truck. Let's say we're going snow wheeling, Four Corners, that's an hour away from here. I want to drive this on the road, go snow wheeling, come back on the road with this. Rubicon Trails, no trailers, this. We're going this year. First time ever I'm gonna be on Utah. It's gonna be excited. Never been there. We're going to Trail Hero. So this is what I'm bringing. So all the work that I'm putting on this thing is actually to see if I can hold up the Toyota axles on 43s on Moab, Utah. We're gonna do a Trail Hero. I think that's by Hurricane. That will put you, what is that, Sun Hollow area, the lakes, all that stuff. And then on the way back, then I think one day we're gonna be on Moab area, and the thing is going up Pritchett Canyon. Worst case scenario, Rory, come get me. That's all I can say.